welcome back to my channel. My name is Bebella Montserrat. I invite you to check out my previous video. Today we're going to be doing this eye look right here, and today the highlight god spoke to me and they blessed me with this beautiful highlight from Rihanna Fenty brand. It's called Trophy Wife. If you have not heard about it, it is very, very beautiful. I am definitely in love with it. It's so pigmented, so shiny, so bright, as you can see. And this is the look we're doing today. So stay tuned. You guys, I love highlight. I have no idea how much I love highlight, but today it went like over the top. Highlight here, there, everywhere. And I did forget to prime, which was such a fail. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I woke up early today and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be filming this very beautiful video today, and the sun's gonna be out. I'm gonna be filming in front of the window and it's raining. Like, what? I'm gonna start off by using my favorite concealer for the eye, which again is the Anastasia shade 3.0, and my brush to clean, not the one that I used to clean my eyebrow, but since I already did my eyebrows today, we're just going to use this one to put it all over my eyelid, because that is what I like to do. I like to put it all over my eyelid. And I also like to use tape. I am a mommy of two, and I don't always have time to be carving out this beautiful line that the tape will just help me instantly achieve after I've done my makeup. So the faster is better. So again, we're gonna start by first putting this concealer all over the eyelid. Let me zoom in for you guys. So we're going to start off by putting this beautiful concealer all over the lid. And you know what, you guys, I wax my own eyebrows, and last time that I waxed them, it didn't go so great, because I might do a video about that, how I wax my eyebrows, but it didn't go so well because like, I guess my skin was a bit dry and I pulled on them too hard, like when I was taking it out, and turns out like my skin is really irritated now. And it hasn't happened to me before, so I don't know. After that, we are going to move on to the Morphe M palette. This one right here. And then we're going to get a fluffy brush right here. And since I did do this eye, I'm going to now start on this eye, but I'm going to clean the brush that I did use for this one, just using this little cute thing. I didn't think that was going to work, but it's a brush cleaner. I got it at Walmart. I honestly did not think this was going to work, but it works. Like, it'll clean your brush. So this eyeshadow, we're just going to apply it right here. I forgot to mention on the tape, whenever you are, if you are also going to use tape, leave some space between the brow and the tape, and then also don't put it too close to your eye, because then it's just going to kind of bug you and poke you. So try to leave some decent amount of space. Just make sure you make like a straight line. These hairs are bugging me today. Take your time blending, because it is very important. You don't want to have any harsh lines. After doing this, you're going to use the same brush, which is, again, a fluffy brush. Just the fluffy brush. And then we're going to move on to a darker shade right here. We're going to put that one right under what we have right now. But this one, we're going to make it very intense. And we're going to make this part darker, so try to add a little bit more red in here, this part right here, just to make it a little more intense so we can make this dark part. Also, we are going to bring it down to here. So we're going to do kind of like a V like this. I think that is fair. We're going to move on to these colors down here. I like mixing colors, so don't get scared if you see me adding a bunch of colors to a brush. This one is from Gage Cosmetics, number 104. Tap, tap, tap. And we're going to do the V-shaped thing again. And we're gonna add just a tiny bit, like halfway over here. We're gonna go back with our old brush, not our old brush, but the brush we used before, and we're gonna add red to it, of course. And then we're gonna add a little bit on top of what we just made right here, kind of like overlay. And then we're gonna go back again with the black to make it really intense. Once we do have that, we're gonna go back to the concealer, the Anastasia concealer, one more time. And we're gonna switch brushes. We're gonna use this brush right here, which is my favorite brush, or just any brush that looks similar to this, for carving out. So we're gonna do this, and then once we get up here, do this. And remember, we're gonna have to set this after we apply it, because then you won't really, you can open your eye, but since if you don't set it with something, it's gonna smear all over your eye, and you don't want to mess up your creation here. It is totally okay if this happens, because we are gonna fix it. Just let's set it. We're gonna set it with this color right here. We are gonna move on to fixing this part right here by, again, going back to this brush and our three shadows that we did use, which were this one, this one, and this one. And just shade that in again, just so you can have a smooth transition from that color to this one. And I did order this brush and a couple others from Amazon. I will also link down below where I got them, like the exact link. And now we're going to switch on to the shimmery, beautiful shades from Morphe. This is the 35 OS. And from this one, I'm going to be using, it's going to be this one right here. We're going to put this one right here. We're kind of just going to tap it along. And also kind of like get it on top of that other color, just so we can get that beautiful transition. So I think I went a little bit too far this way, but we can always just fix it by applying those three colors again down here. And it wasn't that bad, so we'll be fine. Going back to this palette right here, the 35OM, we're gonna move on to using this one right here. And we're gonna put this one right here. After that, we're gonna use this one right here. This is really pretty. On my last video, I used a powder glitter from NYX. This time we're gonna use liquid glitter. So let's get to it. I'm gonna use a brush like this one right here. This one is the 35. This one is from BH Cosmetics 196. We're going to apply the glitter from here onto this tiny little brush right here. You can't really see it on camera, but it is what I'm doing. We're going to apply it on the yellow part that we did. It's not yellow, it's like a gold. Moving on to the eyeliner, I'm going to be using this one right here. I get it at my local dollar store. and it is amazing. I really like it. I've been using it ever since I was, I want to say 12, when I started really getting into makeup. Not 12, maybe like 13 or 14, because at first I was using like the pencil eyeliner, and it was like the cool thing back in the day, and then all of a sudden like the liquid liquid liners started like hitting, and I started using this one from the dollar store, and I still use it till the day. Once that it is dry, you are going to just go ahead and take off the tape who saved us. Moving on to the face, we are going to go ahead and start by using the Tarte, which is such a beauty. It works amazingly. Shade tape and shade medium. And we're going to draw crazy shapes all over our face. And we're just going to blend that out. I know that concealer is usually like over the foundation to like bring out those beautiful areas in your face, under the eye and such, but I like to use it before just to clear up some imperfections that I have, and I don't really like using it after, but you can totally go ahead and use that afterwards. I know it's gonna look beautiful. I think we're done with the concealer. Okay, we are now going to move on to the face, and this time I'm going to do something different. I'm going to mix my Sephora Eliminator, however you pronounce that, with my favorite foundation, which is the Wet n Wild foundation in shade Amber Beige. So we're going to just make some lines, and then we're going to get some pumps. This one you pump, so we'll grab some, and it should have some whenever you take it out. And this is just so you can glow, because I love highlight, I love glowing. If you don't really like that type of finish, then you can skip this part. But I'm just going to make some lines with it. And this is just so all the foundation and everything can be very glowy. I did get this one at Sephora a while back, and I want to say it was like $15. Using my foundation brush here. This is probably not the best foundation brush, but it is the one that I like to use for my foundation. And we're just gonna, in circular motion, we're gonna blend out the foundation. You guys, I forgot to prime. Oh my god, I'm crying. Okay, I was gonna use this Milani primer, but I'm crying. Forgot to use it. It's okay, let's not have a heart attack here. So you see just how glowy that makes you look. Moving on to concealing, we're going to be using this one right here, and we're just going to make some lines coming down from our cheeks. And we're just going to blend it out now. On to doing more contouring, we're gonna go ahead and but just add some bronzer onto the face, and we're gonna be using Hoola for the cheeks and Hoola Light for the forehead. I just don't want to darken it up too much. I feel like my forehead does not look very nice too dark. I'm gonna be using Hoola on the cheeks. The excess, we're going to put it on here, on the nose part. And then the forehead, we're going to be using Hoola Light. Next up, we're going to be using Milani, and Milani is a beautiful brand. I really like using Milani. This one is Rose Dior number 2. And we're going to be using this one for the cheeks, of course. The brush that I'm going to be using is probably not the best, but I like it. Move on to the Airspray. And we're going to bake, and then we're going to go back and add Forgot to add the shimmery white color on the brow bone, and I'm also going to work on the bottom of the eyes just to make them pop a little bit more. Using the Slayette palette, I'm going to be using this shade right here, which I'm so sorry, I totally skipped it when I was doing this, and I do want to apologize. Today is just not the day. I woke up a little bit crazy, so bear with me here. I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto the eye, and it is a very beautiful eyeshadow. You see how pigmented that is? But now we're going to go ahead and shake off the excess that we did use for the baking, and it's going to be using this fluffy brush right here. Moving on to the bottom of the eyes, we're going to be using a brush like this, just any flat brush that you have, and we're going to be applying this one right here, and that is just to make the eyes pop. Saving the best for last, we're going to be trying out the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Trophy Wipe Highlighter. And I am so excited. I did try it out yesterday. I had to. Like, as soon as I got home, I needed to try it. So, let me tell y'all, this is pigmented. Like, Rihanna was not playing when she made this. She was not messing around. Once you get it out of the box, it looks so pretty. You open it and it looks even more beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Can't tell me that it's not beautiful. Using my Morphe brush, we're gonna tap into it. And oh my god, let the highlight gods come to me. Do you see this? Oh my god. I honestly definitely recommend it. It is beautiful. It is so pigmented. It is amazing. Rihanna was not playing when she made this. Just look at this. Look at this. I know that it's really pigmented, but I love highlight. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and apply this shade inside of here. Not inside, but on here. And for the nose, we'll just use a different highlighter. This is honestly so beautiful. So to finish off the highlight, we're going to be using Anastasia Nicole Guerrero. Well, we're going to use Daydream for the nose, for the top of the brow bone. And for the brow bone, even though we already did apply a very shimmery shade, I love highlights, so I would bathe in highlight. So let's just add more highlight. Look at this highlight. It's so beautiful. And we're going to use that same shade for every lid that I did use on the brow. And I'm going to use it right on top of here. Lashes are going to be the same that I did use on my last video. Once the lashes are a little bit dry, I am going to be applying them on the eye. Lashes complete the look, definitely. Then we're going to go ahead and add some lipstick onto the lips. So I decided to use Days from Anastasia. I'm going to go ahead and put my lipstick on and do my hair because I am tired of these hairs that have been bugging me throughout the whole entire video. It looks like I have ears growing out of here. I don't know what it looks like I'm growing, but it looks weird. They're baby hairs. So I'll be back. This is the look. Hopefully you guys like it. I will be posting up more videos. Probably my next video might be in Spanish, so stay tuned for that. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe down below. Alright, see you guys. like, I don't even know why, but I bought these and I have not tried them in so long. I missed that popping sound. This is why I got it. Like, I missed the popping of it. I'm so sorry. Can you hear that popping? Ah, so good.